What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're here, we are live, if you dig what I'm saying, okay? We're going to be just going over the whole situation with Angela Deem and Michael, and of course, how a lot of people are feeling right now, and people are just not feeling great. Why? Well, because Angela Deem is the devil. Angela Deem is the worst. Angela Deem is a representation of someone who loves to use I'm a female type card. In terms of the fact that she can treat a man however she sees fit, but if a man was to treat her the same way, she would flip the script so quick that man would be in prison before, before he could even breathe. Who knows? That's how ridiculous that she is. But of course, before we get into it, let's start off by giving a big massive shout out to every single person that's alive right now in the live chat. If you dig what I'm saying, I can see that at this moment in time, we have got Suzanne. Susan, I believe it's Susan, and Scott Girl, Cynthia, Topaz, Barbie, Laurie, Renee, Alice, another Susan. We got two Susan Traps. I'm confused. What is going on here? But either way, it's interesting. We got Jessica in the building as well. But yeah, no. Oh, hold on a minute, guys. Give me a second. I keep forgetting that whenever I close my door, and then when I talk, it echoes. But when my door's open, it doesn't echo when I record. It's the most bizarre thing ever. Well, actually, no, I think I do understand it. But anyway, too many sounds booting off the walls. Anyway, listen. The fact is this, though. We're here. We're gonna talk about it, but also at the same time, we're also gonna play the clip from the most recent episode as well, so we can really break it down. Well, so you guys can break down. To be fair, I've already given my review. Spooky Ghost, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Deb is in the building. How you doing as well? Come on now, people are coming in slowly but surely. You know what I mean? Julie's in the building as well. Now, with that being said, let's dive into the screen itself in particular. And yeah, I feel like we've got enough people here. Obviously, let's get into it now and see exactly what went down, and we can break it down together.
Things worse. He won't even show his wife what's on his phone. What am I supposed to think? Are you scamming me? Are you cheating on me? You're doing something. Right now, I don't know what to feel because I know my part. I still love him. It doesn't mean I'm going to make the decision to stay. Because Michael's got to own up what he's done. And if he don't...
Angie.
Michael.
I need to talk to you. Angie.
Michael, I don't want to talk right now.
I need to talk.
Michael, don't follow me.
You are my wife.
I'm not ready for this yet. I didn't even want to be here, Michael.
You know I love you.
No, I don't know you love me. What did you think was going to happen when you put Instagram? Tell me.
When Angela went inside the restaurant, I followed her because I want to talk to her. I think both of us make mistake. And I think Angela is only telling one side of the whole story. And
you know, the thing that I will never be able to fathom is Michael talks about one side of the story, but I want to know why Michael's still here. I don't want to be hearing about the green card anymore, you know? Like, yeah, fair enough, we can say he's here for the green card, which is abundantly clear at this point, but like, wow. Is it like, it's embarrassing to watch Michael, because I sit and I say to myself, how can you allow yourself to go on TV time and time again to be embarrassed, to be abused time and time again? It's like, bro, like, what you're doing with your life choices suck. Absolutely suck. Let's have a look here. Lovely Rita, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Chor, I believe, is in the building. I've seen some new names obviously I haven't seen before. Of course, I don't go live often, you know what I mean? Lorna's in the building. How you doing, Lorna? 100 seconds of midnight. How you doing? Barbie's also here as well. Let's see what you guys are saying. I don't like the language they let her get away with on TLC either. No, I definitely agree with that one too. Angela needs to go right now. I don't care for her reasoning. Absolutely, I get that, Suzanne. Susan B, welcome to the stream as well. She's talking and flirting with the dude in Canada, exactly, but she does obviously mention why she did that in this little clip here, so we'll get to that point, to be fair, in the clip itself in particular. Angela won't get booted. She gets too many views for TOC, even thought she was an abusive monster. Do you know what, Lorna, you ain't lying, you know, and the saddest thing is that drama sells, over the top madness sells, and Angela Dean will continue bringing that, but the problem is that they're more than happy to keep her, but they'll easily remove other people who are doing things just as bad, if not worse, or if not less, to be fair with you. If you're looking at Elena, you know, obviously the Alana Elena, the Russian woman, you know, obviously they took her off immediately off of the show, and obviously Caleb at the time, due to her racist past. And it's crazy because they took off based on something that happened in her life in the past. Angela Deem, we're not judging her character based on the past. We're judging it based on the present. Imagine that they have the audacity to take someone off based on the past, but they can't have the audacity to take someone off based on the present. The present that we see from Angela Deem is not nice to the slightest. And we can even say the same thing for Big Ed, but we'll keep it all about Angela today anyway. Let's not get too carried away. Thank you for the super chat there, Topaz. Hope everyone is doing great. Thanks for the live, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for the super chat. Michael lost my respect has he put his phone in Angela's purse. Listen, I'm telling you now, my respect for Michael disappeared in the first season I seen them together, to be honest with you. That first season of seeing Angela and Michael together was enough for me to say, you know what, Michael, I don't respect you, and Angela, you know what, I don't like you. You know what I mean? I just don't know what's worse, having less lack of respect for someone or not liking someone. I don't know, but either way, that's how I left feeling. She's been controlling since day one. I don't know why he puts up with it. And that's the thing, Cynthia, you know, that's the thing I don't understand. I don't think it's fair to defend Michael because Angela tells him what to do, because he's a grown man who has the ability to say no. He has the ability to take charge. I mean, listen, I hate to say it, but he's a Nigerian man, for goodness sake. And I don't know any Nigerian man that would let any female walk all over him, because that is not a part of their culture. And the fact that he's out here behaving like this is very, very interesting, to be fair with you. I feel like Michael gives women hope that maybe you can find some Nigerian men that you can push over, because I know Nigerian men get a very bad rep for being the way they are, you know what I mean, in so many negative ways. But then we have Michael. He's like, no, to be fair, you can find one you can walk all over and abuse him, and he's like giving women hope that there are some out there. But trust me, I tell you, there is none. I've never come across any. I've come across some very lovely Nigerian men, do you know what I mean, that actually know how to treat women and be with them. But Michael's a different type of breed. I don't know what's wrong with this guy. He needs a lot of help, to be honest with you, but hey, we continue. I don't believe she did the duet just to make Michael jealous. No, I hear what you're saying there, Miss Fowler. I remember the plastic surgeon shenanigans. Absolutely. It's crazy that they show and allow that kind of behavior. Oh, absolutely. I mean, to be fair, I'm not even surprised, because I think if we're looking at My 600 Pound Life, based on the things that they show in that, you know, in terms of really exposing someone's image, you know, how they look, exposing obviously the insecurity, everything that they're insecure about. And to be fair, in the most recent episode of the very first season of £1,000 Friends, you know, I forgot her name now, the one that's just off the chain. They allowed her to pretty much skinny dip butt naked on TV. Fair enough, they blurred her out, but like, TLC should have been like, nah, we can't be doing this, you know what I mean? But this is the thing, they don't give a damn. As long as it sells, that's what they care about. How you doing, Nikki Flo? Welcome to the stream. It's been a long time. How you doing? Sly Cat, how you doing as well? I don't like her language neither. And yeah, so I've read that already. I feel like Michael is withholding all of Michael's money. You know what? The thing is, when it comes to the money thing, though, to be honest with you, like for me, myself in particular, Michael is a grown man. He should take responsibility for his own money. He should take responsibility for his own work. Just because somebody tells you not to work, it doesn't mean you then don't work. That makes no sense to me in the slightest. Trust someone come and tell me don't work. I'm like, for what reason? Do you want me to rely on you paying me? Nah, man, we ain't doing that. I think everybody is overlooking the fact that this is for your entertainment series, and that doesn't mean that TLC should glorify domestic abuse. Abuse women and men are likely killed daily. Exactly. I mean, this is the thing, Jen Dawn. I mean, for me personally, welcome to the stream first and foremost. For me myself in particular, I do not forget to the slightest that this is for entertainment. But there is a line that you can cross when it comes to entertainment, and this line that TLC crossed time and time again is not acceptable. It is triggering for a lot of people, and it's not nice for it to be triggering for the people that have been through some sort of domestic situation in their life. You know what I mean? Remember that she was also disrespectful to his friends at the start. She has no respect whatsoever. Oh, absolutely. But let's continue with this little segment as well. But it is hard to find jobs in Africa and to get a good salary. Listen, that's a whole different conversation right there. That's kind of just swaying away from the way Angela treats Michael, to be fair. So yeah. But let's not forget though, from what I understand and remember, Michael had a job, but Angela told him to not work the job. So it's not like Michael couldn't get a job. He had a job.
She makes me look like a bad guy. Reason why I brought Instagram up. If I make use of my social media for influencing, I get paid. I mean, that's all I'm trying to do, you know, have an income, make money here. Huh?
I said no.
Since Angela refused to send me extra money, I have no choice than to start making money on my own. Because as a 24 years old man in Nigeria, I'm expected to take care of my family. I mean, in my culture, it is what we do, you know. We work, we have responsibility, we have bills to pay.
You know, in life, there is intelligent people, then you got middle people, I guess, then you got people who are just completely idiotic. And then there's so many other different types of people you can come across in life. But here's the thing though. This whole thing with Michael not having a job, no. This whole thing with Michael relying on Angela to pay him is interesting. This is where Michael is so dumb. Like, if you are dealing with someone like Angela and she is paying you, she is giving you money for you to live, understand that she controls you. Someone like Angela doesn't give you money for the sake of giving you money. No, nothing to do with kindness. Nothing to do with being a good person. Nothing to do with loving you. It's called having power over you. So you obey everything that she says. And this is the thing that really bothers me about this whole money freaking malarkey. This whole thing is absolutely annoying because at the end of the day, it's hard to even defend Michael in this situation because he's accepting money from someone like Angela Deem, a demon. Angela Demon. Not even Deem, you know what I'm saying? They misspelled her name, it was Demon. You know what I mean? They left a couple letters out, you know? So, this is the thing that really bothers me about his choices. You know, like, and this is the thing. You have to understand something. Because Angela is American, right? We have to put this out because she's American. And Americans have this crazy, you know, idea that everyone will use them for a green card. Well, if she's giving you money because you're no longer working, she's obviously going to use that against you. Because why? Well, because she's an American who thinks that everybody will want to use her for something. This is what I'm saying. And this is why he should have never accepted money from Angela. Like, you can't expect Angela to give you a salary. Bro, like, she's got you on paper. Like she gives you a salary like as if you work for her. Because she owns you. When you go to a job, the person that pays you basically owns you because they're paying you. You know what I'm saying? It's only when you quit or they get rid of you, they don't owe you no more. Like, she owns you. Like, you work for Angela. Like, this is some weird modern day nonsense. You know what I'm saying? So, what leg does he have to stand on at this point? This is what I'm saying, you know? And the fact is, though, I mean, look at this way. Look at this way. Look at this way. Look at this way. You know, what's the phrase? The phrase is don't harm the... What's the phrase again about the thing about people that... Oh, no, it's not don't poke the bear. Something about the bread that feeds you. Don't what again for the bread that feeds you? Oh, shiza. What is it again? All I know is this is that she pays him. She doesn't want him to work. He accepts the money. So this whole social media thing, he can't do it because she owns him. So him doing the social media thing, that's it. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. That is it. Michael bit the hand that fed him by going on social media and being an influencer. This is where he's messed up. I mean, this isn't me defending Angela to the sides. What I'm saying is that because you allowed her, because you accepted money from her as a salary, as if you're an employee, you can't buy the hand that feeds you. So you're not allowed to go on social media and be an influencer, bro. Like, if you want to go out there and be an influencer, you need to break up with Angela. If you want to go out there and get a job, you need to break up with Angela, basically. You know what I'm saying? Because as long as she pays you, bro, you haven't got nothing. You don't win anything. You're losing every battle. And this is the thing, though. Why is Michael still here? He's here for the money. He's here for the salary, and he's here for that green card. And the fact that Angela tells him in this episode, I got your green card, motherfucker. It's all madness. But this is why when I made my video, when I made my videos on Sunday, it was so hard for me to be biased or even defend Michael because, like I said though, man, she's got him in a corner. She's got invested rights. She's played her cards right differently towards him. I mean, listen, maybe I'm saying something, but let me see your comments real quick before I continue the video. As I've said a lot here, I'm sure she got violent before when she stood up and started screaming and waving her hands. Though Michael didn't even react. That is a fair point. It's sickening to watch her destroy his stuff and no one even cares to stop her. What friend just stands there, stands by and watches her destroy another person's stuff? Exactly. Michael should have called the damn police and see how it feels to be in jail in Africa. Do you know what, Selma? That would have been a good shout, to be fair with you as well. It was sickening to watch. Exactly. You're right. I feel at this point he has zero respect. Michael has no respect for himself, to be honest with you. I'd love to see the police in Africa wrote in there. Listen, that would be interesting. Angela, the Jezebel wife who waves around the American passport. I saw something that someone had information that Angela and Michael is nothing but a business relationship deal. It's for Michael to come to the USA and Angela just to be famous. Listen, you never know. You never know, to be honest with you. That could be a part of it as well. The crazy thing is that Angela told Michael to stop working so he could be available whenever she calls, and because she was jealous, because she was jealously afraid that he would meet another woman at work. Listen, she owns him, man. She just wanted to own him. That's it. It's as simple as that, you know. Like a male prostitute, she pays him. Yikes. Do you know what, though? On their first season together, she kept talking about how many rounds ago. She was saying we were sleeping together all night. Yeah, man, like, oh my God, it was this and that. You never know. Maybe she's been paying him for the D too. I wouldn't put it past her, to be honest with you. He agreed to her rules years ago, sadly. Well, that's him, isn't it? That's him there, right there, you know what I mean? Which is so sad. You know, but what can we do? What can we do? What can we do, man? This is what happens when people like Michael just allow someone to come into their life and control themselves. I am living proof. Welcome to the stream. I am a DV survivor as well as a kidnapping survivor, and I've been so triggered this season. Michael needs to leave. The table kick made me jump. I mean, listen, first and foremost, congratulations for being a survivor. You know what I mean? Not many people are survivors, so, you know, I'm happy that you are a survivor and you're still here, okay? Let's have a look here. Slight actually, you're replying to someone else. We all know that if this was a man doing that, it wouldn't even be allowed to be on the show. Facts, absolute facts. If you dig what I'm saying, you know, it would have been completely, you know, done in a whole different way. It's just sad as hell. It's literally sad as hell. But let me continue with this one real quick.
Is it bad idea to have a double income? I can't be staying here. We've been.
I'm just gonna slow it down there. Okay, I've just slowed it down a little bit there.
To have a double income. I can't be staying here. We've been. Wait.
There's no reason. I don't give a goddamn about no money, bitch.
Calm down.
Bitch, you and your goddamn money, bitch. You opportunist?
Of course not. Why can't you trust me either?
Why can't I trust you? Because you are untrustable. He doesn't need to make money off of social media. Because really, how much money is he gonna make? You got to be, I don't know how to say this without being rude, but interesting. Like, he doesn't have charisma. And you know what? Michael blocked me on Instagram, so maybe his plan to be an influencer and make money off of social media is a cover-up. The only reason my husband Michael would block me is because he's flirting with women. Would I have married you if you were talking to women on Instagram? Would I have married you? Yes or no?
No.
Yeah? So why the you think you can do it now?
I am not flirting.
You're not gonna do it no more?
Okay, sit down.
I hate that Michael's got my mind thinking all these kind of ways, but he's making me connect the dots on my own because he's not gonna tell me the truth. And
Do you know what though? I will say this though. I would say that communication is definitely not one of Michael's best areas in life. But at the same time, can you communicate with someone like Angela? Can you feel comfortable enough that it's easy to communicate with someone like Angela? That is the other question. And it's an easy answer. Hell to the no. Angela's someone that, you know, would make a lot of people terrified. You know, she's someone that a lot of people would not know how to communicate with because she's quick to get angry, she's quick to get abusive, she's quick to just do everything that isn't necessary. So, you know, so therefore, I'm not surprised that he's not vocal, you know, because he should be vocal, but he's not. But also at the same time, though, this is another red flag for him to say, you know what, how can I marry someone that I can't even be vocal with? How can I marry someone that I can't even speak up to? Do you see what I'm saying? And again, that is on Michael there. You know what I mean? That's just the bottom line. Let's have a look and see what else you guys are saying here in the comment section before I continue. Let's have a look here. The thing is that people in Africa always think that coming abroad is the answer, which isn't the case. Many men and women have died because of it. That is very true. Maybe Michael is just beat down so much he thinks this is as good as he can get. It's what happens in toxic relationships. I mean, Lorna Hughes. I'm gonna tell you this now. That is not the case. I promise you now, I don't think it's a case where Michael is that beat down and he thinks this is as good as he gets. No. And I tell you why, as a man of color, as a black man myself in particular, I tell you this now, okay? There are many things in life that we fear, but then there's very many things in life that we don't fear. And I can tell you this now flat out. We always know that if it doesn't work with one chick, there's always going to be another one. Okay, we're not afraid to go and swim elsewhere if it doesn't work with one. We know that the world is a big place. And I tell you this now, Nigerian men know this more than anybody else. Do you know why? Because Nigerian men are all over the freaking world. Nigerian people are just like Chinese people. You're going to see them everywhere in the world, you know what I mean, okay? Without a shadow of a doubt, you know what I mean? So, to be honest with you, this has nothing to do with him being beat down. This is got to do with him just being a submissive fool. It's just as simple as that. This guy is here because at the end of the day, he's like, listen, I don't really want to start again to get this green card. And also at the same time, this woman is paying me, and like I said before, because she's paying him, that is a massive bargaining chip. If we was in a situation where she wasn't giving him no money, would Michael still be here? That is the question. Maybe not, maybe yes. I would like to think that he wouldn't be here because I would like to think that getting the green card really isn't that deep. But all I know is this: he's in a situation where, like I said before, Anya's got him in a tight position where she gives him money and she's going to give him the green card. Two things that clearly he desires, and fair enough. Maybe you are right about maybe this is as good as it gets. Maybe he thinks that he can't go elsewhere and get paid and get a green card, which is very unlikely, to be fair with you. So, but again, though, the fact that she pays him makes all the sense why she be paranoid that he could be scamming her. But at the same time, though, Angela Deem, I don't know how old she is again. I forgot how old Anna Demon is, but she should know better than to pay him. If she feels like he is scamming her, well, why the hell was she paying him in the first place? Well, of course, she did it to begin with to control him, right? But now she's at a point where she's like, oh, I thought it was a scam. Well, then what's going on here? And the whole thing is bloody shambolic, man. Like, it is absolutely irately shambolic. She's 51 years of age. She's 51 years of age. Thank you for that one, Miss Fowler over there. She moans that he doesn't compliment her on her terrible look after surgery. Oh, you're savage for that one. He told her plain and simple he liked her plus size. Look at her now, wrinkly and you woke up angry. But I remember that though. I remember the tell when she turned up. Oh no! At the tell when she announced that she was gonna get surgery, and he was not happy. He was like, "Nah, you ain't doing that." And she was like, "Who the hell do you think you are?" Case closed. TLC must be proud to have people talking about this very busy relationship, ratings and money. I mean, listen, there is that. Well, yeah. What can we do? No, okay. So Kimberly's 51 and Angelique's 56. It's crazy though, because I would have thought that she was 70. To be honest with you, you know what I mean? I mean, listen, we got one here. What's it called? 50 looking like 90. Do you know what I mean? Like, to be honest with you. Let's have a look here. I think he thought he could run game on her and didn't understand what game she was playing. Fabulous me. That's another fair point. To be fair with you, there is that too. That is another fair point. I'm also a DV survivor. It makes my stomach hurt when I hear arguing or see people throwing things and so much more. I believe that I'm stronger because of it, but the PTSD hangs on. I can't imagine what the PTSD, feels like, to be honest with you. Do you know what I mean? I can't imagine what it's like to be triggered in that kind of way, but same as before, same as living proof. Actually, sympathy, obviously, congratulations for being a survivor, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody makes it to be a survivor, so yeah. Makes me feel so old. How about I look 57? Angie Stone, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Shout out to all the people that have come into the stream late, you know what I mean, okay, or just come in and whatnot. Thank you for being here. Obviously, make sure you're liking the stream as well, ladies and gentlemen. Also, at the same time, I actually have a question for everyone as well. I want to know if people are interested in retro reactions to 90 Day Fiancé and some other TLC shows from when they first began. So, for example, you know, I mean, to be fair, I've just finished season 1 of 90 Day Fiancé on Patreon, but I'm actually looking to bring it over to in a different way. But either way, though, all I want to know is that would people be interested in retro reactions to 90 Day Fiancé all the way from season 2 till now, basically, in a nutshell, and also things like potentially my £600 life as well. You know, obviously doing retro reactions from that from season 1. You know what I mean? Obviously until now. So the reason why I'm bringing this up now is because I have another channel. I mean, to be fair, I've actually got 3 channels, but like I only really use this one and one other one. But I've got an older channel which I'm looking to revamp, and I'm looking to make that channel into doing retro reactions to 90 Day past seasons as well as seasons of other TV shows, you know, obviously from the TLC franchise. So definitely wanted to ask first if you guys would be interested in that. So far, obviously, a few of you guys are kind of saying yes. So what I will do is once I've got that up and running and whatnot and sorted out, what I'm going to do is I would then post that channel on the community tab for everyone to see. Okay, so make sure you keep checks of the what do you call it, the community tabs. Also at the same time, I would then obviously add it into the comment section as well. Do you know what I mean? So it'd be nice to do that. But again, it will be starting from season 2 though, because I've literally done 90 season 1 on Patreon, so I won't be doing that one again. But either way though, it's nice. But like I said before, I will be doing retros on other TV shows, or like £600 life, whatnot. But I think I'll start off with 90 Day to begin with, and then build from there. But yeah, thank you so much anyway for your response. I think you would go nuts if you saw Smothered. No, do you know what? I started doing Smothered. I did start doing Smothered on this channel, but I don't know, man. I just lost a bit. It was just becoming a bit meh to me, so I didn't actually finish it in the end. But who knows? Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll bring that back at another stage. You know, I mean, maybe I'll do a retro reaction to that too, and maybe prefer that one instead. But anyway, either way though, let's continue with this one, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, thank you for your response.
The fact that he won't hand me over his phone is definitely making me more suspicious.
You sound so, let me put it this way, you sound so selfish.
I sound.
Yeah. At the same time, the TikTok, you were online, you know, duetting a man, like flirting. You never told me you would be duetting so person. But if I was the one doing such,
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I explode. Can I tell you why I did that?
Why?
It started out 2 or 3 videos to get your attention. I lost weight. You ain't not seen my boobs. You ain't not seen my cooch. You ain't not seen nothing. You don't tell me you love me. And I seen this guy. He's sexy. I said, Michael's gonna be jealous if I do this. You know? He's gonna tell me, stop now. Don't do that. Take it down.
The fact that she said that this man is sexy as well is funny. The way she said, oh, and he's sexy, so I need to be jealous. If Michael said, yeah, I was talking to a woman because I knew she was sexy and she would make you jealous, Angela would focus on one word and one word only. She'd focus on sexy. She'd be like, she's what? She's what? Sorry? Say that word again. She's what? You said she's sexy. What? Who? Who's sexy? You? Oh, so you find another woman attractive now, do you? Okay, I see what's happening. So you was talking to her, you entertain her because she's attractive. You just admit that she's sexy. And you wanted to make me jealous over another chick. You shouldn't be looking at another chick and thinking that she is sexy. Every single woman you see is ugly to you. Do you understand me, young man? That's how she would be. But a whole lot worse. She would be a whole lot more worse than that. She'd be like, how the hell you fucking do this? How you fucking do this? You know what I'm saying? That's how she would be like. I mean, honestly, I won't lie to you. Like, one of Angela's classic lines, to be honest with you, that I've always enjoyed is when she goes, it's the most annoying line ever, but it's just so typical. She's like, I'm an American woman. Oh my days, when she says that line, I'm just like, oh dear Lord, it's just game over at this point. Like, there's no hope for this guy, but he continues to stay here. He continues to stay regardless of how many times you say, well, I'm an American woman and you can't. Oh man, that one creases me up. But anyway, let's have a look and see what you guys are saying. I like when Michael confronted her about duetting with Billy on TikTok. Absolutely, but you know, she didn't put him in his place. She didn't even put him in his place. She said what she said, and then man dumbs down. If Michael flirted with women the way Angela flirts with men, and she tried to destroy his car because he wouldn't take down his chat, this is a woman who belongs on a Deadly Woman or A&E, exactly. And also, let's not forget though, she went to Binny's fight. Obviously, Binny's fight, the one they had in the most recent season, 90 Day Fiancé season 9, I believe. She was there right at that event. And it's crazy. If Michael had gone to another event with women that were, you know, that were half naked, whatever, she would have been like, what are you doing? You're not going there. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just putting out there that she went to an event with men that were obviously fighting half naked, whatever. If he had Michael that had gone to some sort of female boxing event or something like, or UFC fight or whatever, she'd have been like, no, you ain't doing that. You ain't seeing no other woman's skin. That's the kind of madness that she be moving on. Don't worry, you have lots of material on Angela. She's been on the Murray Show, 90 Days, and now she's just wait for 3 years, Deadly Woman. Listen, there you go. There you go. I also believe they are in a restaurant, a public place. Not in this one. This one here, they are at home, and they are, unless you're referencing to something else that I've missed. I wish I could see the reactions of our guests when she's acting like that in public. Oh, absolutely. Let's get into it. This is not love, Angela. It's abuse. Oh, absolutely. Does she have any children? She has. Angela's got children. Yes. Because I remember she's got grandkids as well. Yes, she has got kids, but she's got grandkids. Yes.
That's what I thought. But you didn't respond.
You know I don't talk much. When we are on the phone talking, I don't talk. You always say that I don't care, I don't do this, I don't do that, and you hang up.
Because like this, I can't trust you. You broke trust too many times. Michael, I want to say this, and then you can talk. Guess what a secret is to you, Michael, you don't know? Your visa is about here.
Angie.
Oh, you smiled.
Angie.
Lou said you're about here. And you know what he told me also? If we're having problems now with you doing this IG, you knew that would upset me. File for divorce. Pull the visas.
Don't talk like that because of Instagram. Come on.
No, that's what you need to ask yourself.
I can't help but laugh, but Michael was hurt. Like I said before, man, don't bite the hand that feeds you. He was like, because of Instagram, come on. You know what it is? For me, that line hits different for me because obviously I'm not Nigerian, but obviously I'm African myself, and it doesn't matter where you're from in Africa. When an African man or even African person, to be honest with you, says, come on, you don't understand how deep that is. Honestly, that's a deep thing when they say that. They're just like, come on, like it's like, are you actually being serious? Like, no, like, and it's also like even if I've messed up, come on, like, allow me. No, like, come on. You know what I mean? It's literally like a get out of jail card. It's like, no, but come on. It just hit different when he says it to me because I process it so much more differently. Let's have a look here. Think Scarlett is still in prison for what? Scarlett is in prison for child abuse. What? When did this happen? Are you sure? No, Scarlett. No. We did see Scarlett this season, didn't we? I'm sure we saw like 2 episodes back before Angela came to. She didn't. She yeah. Wait. I'm a bit baffed here. Oh, the other. Damn. Oh, you mean the other one? My bad. Sorry, I'm losing track. I forgot that she had more than one kid. To be honest with you, I ain't gonna lie to you. Scotty. Oh, Scotty is the one you're talking about. Scotty. Okay. Michael is begging now. Listen, that's how I felt. I hope her grandkids don't pick up her bad habits or attitude. Can you imagine? Why doesn't she delete her Instagram as well then? There we go. That is the question, isn't it? Double standards here, man. One rule for me and another one for you. She lives in Georgia, and in Georgia, she's absolutely normal. Georgia is much more than a city of Atlanta. I'm not too sure where you. I think maybe you was responding to someone else on that one. That's why you can't leave me. You're unreasonable. Angela has 2 daughters. Both live with her and her 6 grandchildren. Yes. I remember her living with her daughter and grandkids. I just kind of forgot that she had two daughters. To be honest with you, it's been a while. To be honest with you, but hey, Can you imagine this woman being what you have your dreams hooked to? Oh, come on, allow it. Fabulous me, trust me. I would not want to imagine this woman being, anything to any dreams that I have in life. Oh, that's peak. One of her daughters is in. Oh, well, no, I think she's come out. She said someone. I think they said that she's no longer in prison anymore, Selma. Wow, Courtney says Skylar went into prison for sexual abuse on a minor. Eesh, that's crazy, man. That is crazy. She's not going to do that. Oh, she wants to control him and just be the demon that she is. Absolutely. TLC doesn't film the daughter who has been in prison. They don't want that rep. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a whole lot of sense. Hey, let's continue.
If your heart ain't in it for you and me, I want no part of it.
Don't talk like that.
No.
Don't talk.
You either put the Instagram down because you want to, because you love me, and it's hurting me.
Of course I do love you.
Then you show me. For Michael to prove to me that he loves me, he's not a scammer, he'll take that damn Instagram down. Because it has always caused problems, and he needs to show his wife that I'm more important than material. And I want him to do it because he sees what it's causing in our relationship. I'm gonna give you time to think, because I'm getting ready to go. I'll give you 2 in the morning.
Wait.
No. You sit here and think about it. If you want to be an opportunist, you be that. But you won't be it with me. You know what you gotta do.
The ultimatum is sickening. It can't be away all the time.
I'm going, Mike.
Let me take you to...
No, I got it.
Babe.
I'll see you tomorrow.
It took so long to get an update about my visa. But what's the point of going to America and having her treat me this way there too?
But let's be honest though, You're still gonna go to America and you're still gonna let her treat like this as well. I think that was the end of that one. Hold on.
I want my voice to be heard. I don't want to be a silent partner. Sometimes I just feel I should just let go of everything and just both of us should move on with our lives. I'm getting tired of it all, honestly.
Ah man, peak times. Peak time. Let me see what you guys are saying here in the comment section. Let's have a little look here. Angie was the one who supplied the alcohol for her daughter and the underage boy. Oh damn. TLC doesn't feel, yeah, I've read that one before. Her house is cluttered and filthy, so to her car. No surprise there. She got released back in January 2020, so she was there for maybe a year. Atlanta is a big city. She lives out in the countryside. Angie is just as desperate and sad as Kimberly, and both are getting scammed. The only difference is that Angie is pure trash. And Angie has her scammer under control, I guess. But the saddest thing is the way she's moving online, on TV, is not healthy at all. And, I do wonder, though, what can Angela actually do for TLC to remove her? That's what I want to know. What is enough? What is too far? What is, okay, we need to pull the plug now, because if we don't, it's not looking good for the network. That's what I want to know. Angela Deem is someone that will probably have to do something off air that is ridiculous. She'll probably have to get arrested for something insane, to be honest with you, or just in general. And maybe that's a way that she can get removed. I think with Angela as well, she's quite smart, where she knows that as long as she doesn't put her hands on Michael physically in general, despite the fact that we had a little bit of that this season, like last week's episode, I think she knows that as long as she doesn't do anything that's going to make Michael report her to the police, she's more than fine to still keep coming back on the show, to be honest with you. Because clearly, despite the fact that her being mentally abusive, verbally abusive, is more than enough to remove her, and her even being physically abusive to objects around her is also more than enough to remove her, obviously TLC won't. So I do wonder if it takes for her to do something that's off the show to be removed. It's crazy though, because we're in a situation now where we're looking at Angie, we're looking at Kimberly, right? And both of them are basically doing absolute madness on the show, but Angela just takes over the spotlight way much more. She really goes over the top way much more, but they're both as bad as each other, to be honest with you, because we have seen Kimberly obviously also be abusive, physically, with throwing drinks at Usman more than once now on 2 separate seasons. You know, the only difference is that she doesn't get up and shout the same way Angela does. Angela is very loud and abrupt. And also at the same time, I think Kimberly as well, she's got Usman. Usman is someone that will predominantly stand up for himself and have his say. But of course, Michael won't stand up for himself and have his say, which of course would then make Angela look far much more worse than Kimberly, purely because, you know, she's with someone that's submissive and the other one is not. But it's all messed up. It's all bloody messed up, man. Like, honestly, it's just disturbing now. This guy wants the green card bad. I'm telling you, he wants it way too bad. Way too bad. I liked Angela before. Gina, you liked Angela before? What the hell? What have you been smoking? What the hell have you been toxic? What's going on here? What did Angela feed you? I liked Angela before. Now, nope. Angela is living off the state of Georgia and TLC. She has 2 refrigerators, most likely because she gets so much money in food stamps, government assistance for all those kids, allegedly, and in my opinion. Damn, man. But I can't believe you actually liked her at one point. Damn. I need to make a list of anyone who's ever liked Angela before, man, so I can come find you and give you help. You only go see a therapist. Angela is the one being Michael is the one being scammed. Hey, you never listen. There is that potential too, you know what I mean? Because to be honest with you, I feel like people like Angela and people like Kimberly are more than happy to use a young man for the sake of that they know they can get some dick. That is what it is in a nutshell. And they'll be more than happy to be used because they're using them back. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're being used on both sides. But who knows? Who knows? Michael should have went back to work after Angela returned to the States. He wouldn't have to tell her that. Listen, Nisi, that's a very good point, very fair point as well. But hey, it is what it is. Do you think he would get the green card? I'll be honest with you, I haven't got a clue, man. Like, this whole green card situation is just a mess. You know, it should have been sorted out and dealt with a long time ago, but it hasn't been, so I haven't got a clue. But to be fair with you, I'm at a stage where I don't even care if Michael gets a green card or not, to be honest with you. I would rather them just move away from each other and that's it. You know, I'm bringing some new people, some fresh faces to the show that have some sort of stability. I can't stand her loud mouth. Exactly. It's absolutely irate. But hey, with that being said, though, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming through for today's live stream. If you know what I mean, I know of course they are rare, but that's what makes them so special, because they're rare, isn't it? But hey, either way, though, guys, I will continue to see you guys obviously in the comment section on my videos, and of course, I will give you an update on the retro channel coming up soon. Okay, hopefully I'll get it up and running by the end of the week. But yeah, but look out for that channel on the community tab. Okay, I will obviously promote on the community tab real soon, guys. Okay, so you guys can start to see some retro reactions and whatnot, if you do what I'm saying. Okay, but anyway, thank you so much for your time. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and